I just want to be out of the way of the stego. Are you on passive? Attack target. No, that's not good. Cycle to aggressive. Cycle to neutral. Oh, you stupid... No! No! Oh, God. Oh, this is going to... Hopefully Big Ron will sort it out, but this is not exactly what we wanted. Hey people of the interwebs, it is Q. Thanks very much for joining me on another adventure in ARK Survival Evolved. Today you see me standing on my balcony surveying my realm. And I'm surveying it with a bit of trepidation. As I look across this water here to the other side, I notice there's a lot of dillos moping around, chasing the dodos and chasing the parasaurs. And sort of every now and then they chase one of them over this side of the water. Now, I don't mind the dodos and the parasaurs. They're great for giving me hides and meat. But of course, the dillos, being good little swimmers that they are, they come across too, and then they start wreaking havoc amongst my dodos. So what I'm proposing to do today is, along my side of the water here, I'm going to build a wall. From that wall to my sort of boat dock. And then out as far that way as I can go and around the curve. That will hopefully prevent most of the incoming dino stuff. The other thing I'm planning on doing is, because if we look down here at our now fabulous collection of pteranodons... Oh, there's an egg! An egg already! Fantastic! Now, can I pick this up in this mode without seeing it? Picking them up is really hard. Pick up. Thank you. This is getting a bit crowded here now. And it's certainly going to be a lot more crowded if we ever get to the stage of taming the Argentavis. So what I'm proposing is, along this wall, I'm going to build... I'm not sure whether that's the game saving or whether that's my mouse playing havoc with me. I think it might be time for a new mouse. Anyway, as I was saying, along the wall, I'm going to put sort of like ramps and shelves where I can have these guys stored so that their eggs, when they do lay eggs, drop off so that they're easy to collect. We're also going to be moving the dodos from that little ramp because they kind of get in the way down there to the ramp wall building structure as well. So I've already gathered up some materials. I think I need to gather up some more and then make the building materials. So I'll bring you guys right back once I'm actually at the building stage. So we've completed that side of the wall, and probably just in time too, there's a great big dire bear over the other side of the water. I'm not sure whether they'd swim. More than likely they would. But we've got no fear about that now. I'm a little bit overweighted because I've just made up some more stone fence foundations, and I've got a bunch more stone walls with me. So that side is completed. I'll probably put another layer on that at some point, just to make it look more formidable. We're not actually going to build any of the storage areas for the dinos on that wall. I've also put a gate on my little ramp here to stop any little dinos just running up the ramp and coming straight up my jetty. So now I've got to build the wall on this side as well. So again, for the sake of keeping the dinos out completely, I don't want to just come to this little edge because they'll just run up the ramp and fall off the side here. What I need to do is I need to go underneath the pier and take the wall all the way to that wooden foundation there, and then bring it out and take it down to that end of the beach and curve it around as much as possible, given the resources that I've got. So let's see how far we can get these foundations underneath here. Are they going to let me go underneath there, or are they going to want to snap? No, they're going to want to snap up. That's not good. Can I get down? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. So on the other side, I left a little bit of water showing so that if we need to ever do irrigation stuff, we can. on this side, I want to be as close to going in a straight line to that far edge as I can. So if I go from about there, hopefully this is going to do it. Now I want to come further over this way. Crafting and constructing in ARK are sometimes a little bit weird. So if I come from... I don't want the wall to stick out through my ramp either. So I guess I've got to come from this side. Then that leaves that exposed. I could just put that on there, I guess. Yeah, let's put that there as a kind of deterrent. And then we can come from this edge of here. So hopefully it doesn't snap. It only snaps to the top. Oh, doesn't snap to the middle either. So I'm just going to hope that this is kind of like in a straight line as much as possible. Yeah, going to go that way. Right. So now what happens when we try and put a wall on there? Oh, yeah, snap. Wrong way around. That way around. Oh, perfect. Okay, that doesn't show through at all, but the fence foundation on the other side does, but that's not bothering me. So hopefully we can just continue on down the line and get this wall finished as much as possible. This one obviously is going to have to be several high if we're going to include the ramps for the tame dodos to sit on and for the eggs to roll down. So I'm going to continue on doing this wall, and I'll bring you guys back when I've got something that looks like an almost completed thing finished. And you join me on a crisp, clear morning. I have gone through a couple of day-night cycles. The wall turned into something a little bit grander, and the reason for that is because, remember I was talking to you about Security 1 over here, the little dillo? That I wanted to use as a kind of guard dog, attack dog. Well, I figured if I wanted this guy on Wander, I didn't want him attacking something that might have spawned in the base area and then following it out to sea and getting lost forever and drowning. So I decided to put the wall all the way around the enclosure here. I'm just doing it one high for now because it's taking a lot of stone. This is crazy amount of stone. And I've just got to the end here. I think it's not going to match up, so I'm going to have to do some shenanigans to kind of make these match up. See, there's a little gap there, and I'm not sure whether things can get through. So I've just built some more walls, and I'm going to put them up and see what happens. Whether this is going to match up, whether it's going to allow things through. Or I wonder if I could just maybe, can I just put another... Yes, I can. I think I might just do that for safety's sake. Better do it from the inside. No, I can come around the other side. Maybe you'd have to walk all around the outside. Let's see what this looks like. It's going to go the other way around, hasn't it? I believe. Yep. So can I still get in there? Okay, cool. And please let me put a wall here. Please, please, please. Is that the right way around? Yes, it is. And bida bada boom. We are in business. We have a completely encircled enclosure. So let's go over to our guy now, because I'm sure he's been sitting there, standing there, going, geez, do I get to stand here forever? Let's get this guy on Wander and let him do the job he was intended to. Ooh, he's leveled up as well. So let's give him more melee damage. Twice, let's give him more health, so if he gets in a fight with a big fella, he can stand a chance of winning. And now we can let this guy go on to wandering and make him aggressive, I guess. Set to aggressive and put him on wandering. Off you go, fella. Go and do your job. Fantastic. So we'll be taming up quite a few more of these little dillos, and just setting them on wander all around the base. Just anything that might spawn in here, they'll take care of. And that means our dinos are not going to be wandering around or getting attacked. Okay, no eggs from you. I figured as I was doing things near to the base there'd be eggs, but no eggs from you. Oh yes, eggs from dodos. Ooh. Come on, show me the egg, ARK. This is so annoying when you can't... Oh, thank you. One egg from you. 2 eggs from you. Oh, these are going to be difficult to get. This is one of the reasons why I want to set up these areas where these things can be collected quite easily, where they just roll. So I want to get everything rolling down to the bottom where I can just come up and go click, 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 pick, pick, pick. So we've got eggs upstairs from any of these people. No? Really? There's 5 of you and no eggs? Alright. So what to do next? I guess I've got to go out and do some more gathering of resources, because the next thing I want to build is somewhere to store these guys for egg purposes. So I might just build along this wall, seeing as it's already started, and make a kind of farm situation along this wall. And down at the bottom here, I've considered that we might not be able to get the bigger water-going dinosaurs up to the actual wooden jetty that we've got there. So I've built this out in a kind of area here that could, in future, extend out over that wall into the deeper part of the water to allow for bigger water-based dinos. So I'm going to go off and gather more resources, which is not a lot of fun, but hey, it's got to be done. And I'll bring you back when I've got some sort of egg farm along this wall here. And so you join me as I am constructing the base of my egg farm. Now, there's been a bit of a change of plan. I came over to the wall and tried to place a foundation next to the wall, but it wouldn't snap. And then I thought, well, okay, well, maybe we just need to put some ceilings sticking out from the wall. But of course, the ceilings won't stick to the wall unless there's a foundation underneath. So I figured, okay, well, let's forget that idea of building the egg farm against the wall. Let's actually make it an extension of the base. So I've come out from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this preserving bin. I'm going to put a few more preserving bins in here. I'm going to put some walls up here and make this kind of enclosed. But the walls will also allow me to put roosts up there for the animals. So I've got a few walls here. I managed to make 25. So we'll put those up now. Actually, I don't think we need them over there just yet. So let's just plonk these here for now. We'll do them too high. And that way, aha, look, see, there's our wall in action. Our wall is working. There's a parasaur out there getting chased by something, but it ain't coming in here. What's it getting chased by? Can't see. Can't see anything in the water, but it's not coming in here. It's not triggering our dinos. Ooh, there's a stego over there. Maybe when we finish this, we can go and get that stego, because we do need stego eggs. Anyway, focusing on the job at hand. It's so easy to get distracted in ARK. Really is. Let's get that up there. We'll put another one here. Another one right there. We're going to extend further out this way, so I'm not going to put anything on this side. And what I'll do is, have we got... Oh, yes, we have. Okay, so let's see what these ramps look like against there for the dodos. That'll be okay, I think. The dodos, dillos, other things like that sort of size would be okay for eggs up there. I'm just going to put 2 ramps for now. And then we can actually put... Oh, have we got any ceilings? I'm not sure if we've got any wooden ceilings. Let's have a look-see. Slope wooden roof, no, that's no good. Beds, ceilings 2. Well, it's better than nothing, so let's put those in there for now and have a look. I'm just basically getting a rough idea of how this is going to look as a finished product, because obviously the little dodos are just going to sit here. They're not going to need a lot of headroom, and the dillos and anything else about that size isn't going to need a lot of headroom. However, we're going to put our birds. Can I put that? Well, that's... Yes, it... Oh, no, it won't. Yes. Oh, it's got to do that way. It won't sit there. That really sucks. Oh, no, it only comes fully out there. Because then if I have a bird up there and a ramp, the eggs will fall to here. I'm not sure about the physics of the eggs and them falling. Or could I just put another ramp there? It's all guesswork. It really is. Let's see what happens when we use this. Can we put a ramp up there? Will it let us do that? Maybe we're too far forward. Oh, it will, but that's going to be wrong for getting the dodos and the dillos up there. So we're going to have to put a ceiling up there first. Okay, ceiling it is. Place the ceiling, and then... The ramp is still going to come down, isn't it? So what does that ramp look like when it's stuck onto there? Oh, that looks totally stupid. Yeah, that's not going to work. So that idea is not going to pan out. But we could extend... Oh, no, we couldn't. Yes, we could. We could extend the deck out at the top there. And... Is that good? No, because it's a half a thing in and a half a thing out. Oh, the idiosyncrasies of building an ark. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish. I'll get the dodos in place for a start. Make sure that they're in the right place. And then come up with some kind of way of finding somewhere for the egg-laying pteranodons to sit in a place where we can harvest the eggs quite easily. I'll bring you right back soon. So this whole upstairs bit isn't exactly working out how I had it in my head, but when you're working with stuff in ARK, it never really does. That's just the unfortunate part of building things with ARK. But at least I've got the guys over here out of the way, because these are really predominantly for laying eggs. This is going to be our working sort of area, and no doubt we'll have to extend this out once we get some Argentavis, or maybe even build another level up and put a ramp up to it. I just noticed that over the way there, behind those rocks over there, the stego is still hiding. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and put that stego to sleep. Where did I put all my arrows and stuff? Here they are. Okay, we're going to put that stego to sleep and tame it up. I'm not even sure what we need for stego kibble. Is it pteranodon eggs? I think it might be. But here it is. Now if I can land on here, I don't think I'll be able to jump up there. I just want to be out of the way of the stego. Are you on passive? Attack target. No, that's not good. Cycle to aggressive. Cycle to neutral. Oh, you stupid... No! No! Oh, God. Oh, this is going to... Hopefully Big Ron will sort it out, but this is not exactly what we wanted. Now night has fallen, we're away from our base, we've got stupid Big Ron killing the stego that was so fortunate for us to tame. And it's down. Oh, Big Ron. What are you like? Oh, he's killing everything in sight. Oh, dear. Okay. I'm going to have to learn the whistles for passive and everything else like that, because I can't have these situations happening when things are getting out of control deeper into the game. So, maybe hotkey them. Let's get back to base. I think that's where I'm going to call it a day for today. We've done quite a bit of constructing. We'll get the stego kibble made up, and then we'll go out and get ourselves a couple of stegos in the next episode. At least that's the plan. But in ARK, you know what happens when you make plans. They just get blown out of the water, and you get blindsided from left side. So, thanks very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this adventure in ARK Survival Evolved. And of course, if you want to see more adventures with Q, please like and subscribe. And if you've got any questions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Thanks for watching.